Hello, this is the first lesson on solving linear equations. Now, as you can see, this is quite an easy example, but it's all about setting out your question. Now, if this was a question mark, most people know that if you add 3, you get 7. But when we develop this into some harder questions, we need to make sure we show our method. Now, what we need to try and do is we need to try and get x on its own, and therefore we need to get rid of this 3. Now, to get rid of this 3, we need to try and make it 0. So we're going to do the opposite of adding 3. Which is taking away 3. Whatever I do to that side, I must do to the other side. We therefore get x plus 0 equals 4. Now we don't have to put plus 0, so all we get is x is equal to 4. This example is very similar. We've got y minus 23 equals 14. The opposite of minus 23 is add 23. That makes this bit here 0. So when we add 23 onto here, we get y is equal to 37. Now this one looks a little bit different. It says 3x. Now we need to remember that 3x means 3 times x. Therefore, we need to do the opposite to get rid of it. If we divide this side by 3, 3 divided by 3 gives you 1, or we can just put x. We've therefore got to do the same on this side, and 21 divided by 3 gives you 7. This one's another example, so this means 8 times x. Now the opposite of timesing by 8 is dividing by 8. So we have got x is equal to 5. This one's a little bit different. This is a fraction. This says p over 3. Now what this means is p divided by 3. So to get rid of that, the opposite of dividing is timesing. So we times this side by 3 and this side by 3. So we've got p is equal to 12. Same for this one. The opposite of dividing by 4 is timesing by 4. So we times both sides by 4 and we get b is equal to 8. These are what we call one-step equations, or when we've got unknowns on one side.